Hello, welcome back. Tactical Dad HQ here, and today for another episode of Sentinels of the Multiverse, we are fighting Citizen Dawn. Alright, and today we're going to have the Dark Watch fighting against her. Citizen Dawn is trying to bring her power of the sun to bring enlightenment to other people through force and their unwillingness to comply. And Darkwatch is here to remind her and everyone else that a little bit of darkness within our lives is okay. It's okay to have flaws. It's okay to have all these little curiosities because that's what makes us unique. If we were all the same and we were all perfectly good people, then life would be boring. We could just call ourselves robots and everyone else, and we'd all be bored of each other. Today, just to round off with the little bit of darkness, we're going to be fighting on Madame Mittermeier's Fantastical Festival of Conundrums and Curiosities. Thought it was a little bit of a fitting environment, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, she is here to say the world belongs to the citizens of the sun. And Setback's going to say something really corny, and which is fitting for him. Let's go and get started. See who's going to come out. Citizen Autumn. We got Citizen Winter. Deal a little bit of cold damage there. Citizen Spring. She's going to heal them. And Citizen Sweat. And she has those conditionals if Citizen Tears and Blood are in play. And there is... Alright, we're going to have this hit Setback because Expatriate is the nemesis of Citizen Dawn, who has the lowest HP. We'll go ahead and hit Setback again. He's got a little bit of healing capability within him, and we're just going to hit all these. And everyone's healed. Yep. Alright, first off, Setback. Now, what does he want to do? For those who aren't familiar with Setback, he has an unlucky pool. So as it grows, things can get a little bit more chaotic. He deals a little bit of damage to himself, maybe to his people, his teammates as well, but that helps him deal damage to others. Alright, so I can't even do that one. Remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool. I also can't do that. There are 0 tokens. I can heal, but I don't need to heal. Remove 5 tokens. Man, I got a bad hand here. I could destroy that ongoing card, and I think I'm going to do that. So there are no cards to destroy, but I can destroy this ongoing, which is very nice. It brings people back, and I'm going to go ahead and add tokens, and we can remove a token from our unlucky pool, reduce the next damage dealt to a hero by 2. I'm gonna go ahead and keep my unlucky tokens, and that way I can get a little bit better next time. Be able to remove tokens. Alright, so we got Expatriate here. We're going to put out Prejudice. There's no better card right now, and that's what we're going to use. And so I could hit various people. I could hit Citizen Spring. She's healing. Possibly Citizen Winter. I could go ahead and heal or hit Citizen Dawn as well because I have that Nemesis bonus and might as well start nuking her down when I have the opportunity. There's another capability to destroy an ongoing card. All right, here is Harpy. She's actually one of my favorite heroes. Don't know if I want to do that. I do have 2 Calling the Flocks, so I can do that. Why not? I can discard a card. If I do, I can draw a card. All right, so yeah, I'll discard a Calling the Flock, get a Lash of the Elements. All right. I can draw a card or play an ongoing card, which I don't have, or I can do this. Flip 1 control token. I can play a card, which is what I am going to do. I think I'm going to play this to deal the damage, and it's my number control token, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to flip this, and then I'm going to put that out. And who do I want to hit. We'll hit every single person. 4-3. We're going to go ahead and just... We'll hit... we'll hit Citizen Winter. She's dealing damage to everybody. Citizen Autumn. So she's not destroying my ongoing cards. And we'll go and get Citizen Sweat. I'm not too worried about Citizen Springs. And I take the damage too. I'm not worried about Citizen Springs' healing capability. It's pretty minor, and I think I'm going to be able to crank out a pretty decent amount of damage here. All right. Night Mist. Not someone I play with regularly. I do like the theme around her, just generally not one of my favorites. It just gets to be a little bit too much to manage, but that's okay. Especially when I don't know what is on top of my deck right now. So I could reveal the top 2 cards. I could do this. You know what? Why not? Yeah, I got lots of health. So... Okay, so I guess I could do this in order. So we're going to go ahead and just hit everybody. And go ahead and just choose a damn. And here is the other one, which is an additional 3. So that's a little bit unfortunate that I got 3 and a 3, but I didn't have this, and now I can put these back, and I can remember what that is now. So this is on the very top of the deck. What do I want to draw for my next turn? I could do another Oblivion, and actually I think I will do that because I have a 1 and a 4 here as well. And so we'll put this second one, so we have a 1, and then we have a 4 for that third one. So we'll play Oblivion next turn. All right, Mr. Fixer. Again, not someone I really play with. I honestly don't think I've ever played with him here on the video game, and I'm not entirely sure I've played with him in the board game either. I'll go ahead and put his wrench out. That allows me to do a little bit of damage, and I'm going to have to destroy hero ongoing or equipment guard. Maybe I'll just destroy his. There we go, a lot of damage, and I think I'll go ahead and get rid of this. And there we go. Let's see what the environment gives us. You won't believe your eyes, and it's at the start, so perhaps I can destroy it with Expatriate's card that I have. Citizen Truth, he's a fun one. Reduce damage dealt. There we go, she's going to hit her own daughter. Alright, when does she flip? At the start of the villain tournament. There are 5 or more citizens in the trash. There are 4 right now. She flips, so it's really a question of, do I want to hit Citizen Truth? He is reducing damage, which is never good. I don't have 5 lucky tokens. Remove any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Setback deals that many targets 3 melee damage each. You know, why not? How about I remove 2? And we'll hit Citizen Truth. And Citizen Dawn. And why is she immune? Didn't read that part. That's kind of... Villain targets other than Citizen Truth are immune to damage. Okay, I misread that. So I guess I just need to hit him. And again, not doing takesy-backsies. I'm not going to remove anything from my unlucky pool at this time. Let's get Expatriate going. I could do the RPG launcher to destroy the environment card. It really, each character card deals itself X psychic damage. There are no attractions in play. So it seems like it's going to just destroy itself. So I'm not going to waste it. Well, let's go ahead. We can pop out the shock rounds, which is kind of nice. But I can't hit Citizen Dawn right now. So let's go ahead and just get this Flak Jacket out. I know I can do the quick draw and get Pride out as well. But at this point, I'm not going to. Not going to use her innate ability. Just going to hit Citizen Truth. Call it a good day. And Harpy is not going to be able to deal a lot of damage to him with that Lash of the Elements. I could do this, be able to get some cards. I think I'll get They're definitely my deck. Get Hugin and Munin. There we go. Shuffle it up. He's not going to be able to take damage, I don't think, but that's all right. Okay, let's see here. We can flip 2 control tokens, draw 2 cards, discard up to as many cards as there are green control tokens. Honestly, this really isn't helpful. I'm just going to skip her power for right now. She doesn't have anything that she can play to deal big damage to overcome Citizen Truth. So why waste the power? I'm going to deal the damage. Got to bring him down. All right, Night Mist. We can do the Oblivion. We would only hit, destroy Citizen Truth because we have that 1 and that 4 coming up. I don't really need to heal at this point. I'm at 23 and I've got this. And I can destroy ongoing environment cards, something I don't need. I'm just going to do the Oblivion again. Night Mist, select the card whose damage will be dealt to each target. And there we go. Just hit everybody. And now we're going to hit them for 4. And there we go. And that'll, she's going to flip next turn. So that's okay. Let's do this again. Let's see here. Scouring the Mist. Reveal the top card of your deck. I deal myself that much infernal damage, and I deal up to that card's number of targets 2 infernal damage each. So if I remember correctly, when she flips, she will not flip again until there are at least 4 citizens in play. So I don't want to go and just murder a bunch of things. That would not be good. So we could do Misform, just allow me to just hang out. I can't play her. It would just allow me to draw cards, which isn't bad. If you do, you may select a deck. Cards from that deck cannot be played. Also pretty nice. I think I'm going to put Misform as the card that comes out. Maybe I'll play that and just hang out, and then we'll do Mistbound. Remembering it's a 4 and then a 1. Alright, now we've got Mr. Fixer again. Bloody Knuckles. Increase all damage dealt to Mr. Fixer by 2. Increase all damage dealt by Mr. Fixer by 2. Not bad. I could get a couple extra damage. Not exactly something. I could get a style hand. I think that is what I want, is to get a style out of my deck. And let's see here. I don't even know what these do. This is how bad I am with this guy. Not the greatest. The first time each turn that Mr. Fixer would be dealt 2 or less damage, you may redirect that damage to a target of your choice. I'm going to do that. Sounds good. I'm going to put it into play. All right. Let's go ahead and hit Citizen Dawn here. And I need to destroy something. I don't really want to destroy the Pipe Wrench. I kind of like it. Allows me to... I'll just destroy her flak jacket. She's doing all right now. All right, yeah, we're not taking damage here. I don't know why it didn't just go through that, but it did. There's an attraction. I didn't see what it said. I'm redirecting the damage. Sounds good to me. Good thing we put that up. Alright, she's going to flip over. She is immune to damage out of their Citizen Blood. And he has to stay out. She's going to deal some damage. Just let her do it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to redirect it. Can't redirect it to her, so I'm just going to redirect it to him. And then each player discards 2 cards. That is most unfortunate. I think I want, what is it, Turn of Events? Yeah, I don't have these, so I'm going to go ahead and just discard that. I don't know if I really want that right now. I'm about to take a lot of damage. Let's get the shock rounds and the speed loading, I think. Yeah. And we'll get the Harpy. We want to keep the ancient tome to be able to pull some things out. So let's get rid of other things. Night Mist. We'll get rid of this one, and we want to keep that mist for him. And him, he's got 2 bloody knuckles. I really don't think I need that at this time. I do kind of like, I want overdrive. I definitely want overdrive. Could keep that. I could pull that out of the trash at a later point. Setback. Let's see what he's got. Setback deals myself 2 melee damage, and then okay, add 2 tokens. I really don't want to kill him. That's kind of the problem. I want to keep these guys out. Yeah, I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna skip his turn. Get a couple cards. That discard set me back just a little bit, and that's okay. Expatriate. I can destroy this attraction if I want. At the end of the environment turn, deal the hero target with the highest HP and the villain target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage. That's Mr. Fixer right now, where he can redirect that. I think I'll just get Pride out. There we go. Oh, and they're matched. I like that. Always like it. Let's see here. I need to use Pride first, but I don't want to kill Citizen Blood. So I am going to... Could increase my damage dealt, but I don't really know what that's going to do. We'll go ahead and put it out for next turn. We'll see what happens. Alright, we're going to put out her Ancient Tomb. Reveal cards until I get 2 ongoing cards. This is a nice build-up. We want that. And now we're going to play it. Alright, and where... Oh, man. Flip a control token. Ah, man, that's always tough. I'm going to flip. I'm just going to... I've got Lash of the Elements. I'm going to go ahead and just flip all the purple. Alright, do I want to heal? Or do I want to have this? I'm going to pop that out. Draw some cards. Not much I can do right now. I don't want to do this. I could. I don't want to do that either. I'm just going to skip my turn. Right now, we need these citizens to stay out. And there's not much else that we can do with it. About it. At the end of the environment turn, if there are more attractions than character cards. Alright. Oh, man. I really don't want to kill this guy. I'm just going to direct it to her. And he's honestly a pretty nice one to have out right now. So she's going to heal. Okay, well now he heals. That's alright. Citizen Dare. Alright, and he increases damage dealt to us. And he has some conditional when Citizen Truth. But Citizen Truth is in the trash right now. Let's see here. I have no ongoings. Again, this doesn't really help. This could be bad, I suppose. I could just destroy it. I deal 1 target and myself as much as there are tokens. Oh, that's not too bad. I'll go and do that. And gonna deal some damage. Just get this guy down. Do I want to reduce damage? Yes. Yes, please. Alright. And remove a token from my unlucky pool. Reduce the next damage dealt to a hero target by 1. Man, I really don't have. I got a little bit of addition there. That's removal. And this is removal. Expatriate's looking a little... But I guess we don't know who is going to get hit. Nothing to really do here. I can already seek those out. I don't want to hit these guys. Not going to play a card. Do I want to use a power? I do have the damage boost. So I would kill Citizen Dare. I'd bring Citizen Blood down to 1 HP. I'm just going to skip it. Draw some cards. There was an assault rifle. That'll be good to put out next turn. Alright, here is Harpy. I don't want to play this. Let's just get out some more ongoing cards. So I can change a number. I'm just going to change this, and why not? Let's see here. Uncontrollable Flock. This is going to allow me to flip a control token at the start of my turn. At the end of the turn, I deal some damage, which I don't want right now. I really don't want. I could do another applied numerology. Actually, I can't. And a conjured aura at the start of your turn. The Harpy deals up to 3 targets, just 1 again. I can flip and control. I'll just put this. And I'll play it. There we go. So I'm already at 5, and I could deal some damage. I don't know if I want to. It's scary, but I'll go and do it. Just bring him down to 2. Keep in mind, we got to get to that 4. I'm not going to destroy this. Let's just draw some cards. There we go. I did get a relic now, so that's good. So I got a grease gun. Non-hero targets cannot deal damage. You may not use powers. You may not draw cards. Not being able to deal damage is nice. They can still play. They can still get their citizens out. But they can't deal damage, which is very nice. There we go. And they can't deal damage. So she's going to regain some HP. The worst card in her entire deck. It is going to reset everything. That is most unfortunate, which also means that Mr. Fixer's grease gun is also destroyed. How unfortunate. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. And let's see here. I don't really have anything to do here for this guy. The only thing I can do is Reckless Rush, but I'm going to hit myself, and then I'm dealing 2 to one of these dudes, and I don't want that. I could hit her, but I'm just going to draw 2 cards. Trying to get those citizens up. I am going to RPG her ongoing card, though. I don't actually need anything. I don't want to hit them, and so I'm just not going to deal damage. And we'll go ahead and use this. Why not? We'll see what happens. Hopefully she'll get out a couple citizens here in the next turn. Mystical Outburst. Again, I really don't want to deal a lot of damage, so I'm going to skip, and I'm going to skip again. Draw a couple cards. And we're going to... I really don't want to do either of these. I could hit Citizen Dare. I'm just going to flip a control token. Because if we get an environment that hits the lowest HP, he's the one getting hit then. I'm going to put out my relic. And this allows me to discard cards to stop the damage. Alright, so let's... whoa, we already got one of these. We don't really need that. We can do Call Forth. That's what I'm going to do. And then we'll get this. And just keep in mind, we got a 3 and a 2. Mr. Fixer. I don't want that. Move all equipment cards from each hero's trash into their player's hands. If there's a copy of Overdrive in your trash, you may put it into play now. I don't have that, but this is a good way to get all the pieces of equipment in. I'm not going to do this right now. I don't want to hit anybody. So the environment has deal each target 2 psychic and 1 melee. That's at the start. Citizen Hammer. He's going to deal each of us 3 fire damage. And Citizen Battery. There we go. Alright, so he's going to hit everybody. Just let him get through. Do I want to discard cards? I could redirect it. What is it? It's 4 damage, so I would kill all of them. I don't want to redirect it. Just take the damage. There we go. And now at the start of her next turn, she is going to flip because we've met that 4 conditional. So now is the time to get ready. The first time a hero target would be dealt damage each turn, redirect that damage to setback, or remove X tokens from your unlucky pool, of which I am at 0. Pretty standard. I could hit Citizen Battery. He seems like the guy to hit right now. He's got 7 HP. I can't even meet this condition. I am completely out of cards here. So we're going to go with the Reckless Rush. I'm going to hit myself, and then we're going to hit that Citizen Battery as well. Gold damage there, and 3 damage to me. It's not looking good, but that's okay. We're going to try and heal. Going to go ahead and reduce that damage because we're all getting a little low here. It took a couple more rounds than expected to get those citizens out, so you just got to kind of tank the damage. And now it's a question of what do I want to do? Do I want the shotgun, the assault rifle, or I could do the flak jacket? I could start dealing some damage as they enter into play. I would also like that. I wish I could play multiple cards, but I can't. Because I'm not dealing damage this turn, I'm going to go with the flak jacket. And I'm going to increase my damage for next turn. Let's see what Harvey's got. Could do the... deal 1 damage, and we'll just get that to Citizen Battery. Just a little measly 1. That's not too bad. You can manage that. And this is... Whenever I flip a control token, I deal some damage. So I need to keep in mind with that. I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to just pop him for 1 more. Everyone's going to be at 3 or below, and I can play a card. I'm going to put... I could put Hugin Munin out again. I'm going to go ahead and do that. They're in my trash. We already know that. And I deal each non-hero target 1 damage. And now they are all at 2. Let's hope that an environment does not. And we're going to hit Citizen Dawn. We don't want the environment to kill any of these people. Maybe they're just a little low, but we really are hoping. Reveal cards from the top of your deck until the discarded cards number of relics are revealed. Put the relics in your hand. I don't think I have any other relics. I don't. Let's go ahead because the next one is a 3, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and let's discard this. And it is a 2. Okay, I must have miscalculated. Oh no, these are just the relics. Yeah, three relics revealed. Very nice. I got the ring, which is really... Ring is what I want. Increases my damage, which also increases damage to me. But this allows me to heal whenever I discard it, my amulet. Let's go ahead and play my deck. What do I want on top? I could do the tome. That just allows me to reveal cards. We're going to do Heedless Lash. Reveal the top card of your deck. Nightmare steals herself and one other target that card's amount of infernal damage. I could do Oblivion too. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do Oblivion. But I know it's a 3 and a 3, so I'm not going to play Oblivion next turn because that would be 3 to all my teammates, which I don't want. Here's my Grease Gun again. We're going to pop that out. All right, here it is. At the start of the environment turn, deal each target 2 psychic and 1 melee. Shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck and play the top card of the environment deck. This is most unfortunate. They are going to get wiped out, and I am back to resetting. Yeah, I'll discard cards. I have messed this up and had no way to destroy an environment card, and that is the way that things go sometimes. I'm going to own that I had no way to destroy an environment card, and I was not paying attention. I dealt damage to them. And this is going to be a most unfortunate incident that is going to keep her flipped. All right. So now we're not doing too bad. Expatriate is getting down into the single digits, which is a little scary. And it'd be really nice if she would. And now she's almost at full HP, and we're not doing so hot. Let's see here. What can we get now? Again, I'm not very good with setback. If you have fewer than 7 tokens, can't do it. Discard the top card of each deck. You may add or remove 5 tokens from your... I'm going to do that. Just choose for me. All right, I want to add. I need some tokens. And let's mitigate. Let's see if we can get it. She's at full HP, and we are not doing so hot. I still have the flak jacket. I don't know if I want to start hitting people. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's get the assault rifle out. And we're going to use aim again. Harpy, see what we can get set up here. Let's go and get our tome out. And let's go and just do that. Okay, well, a lot of choices here. And we'll put it up. Uncontrollable flock. I can't really deal anything, so let's go ahead and just flip this over. Yep, cool. Let's go ahead and pump this out. So this is, at the end of the turn, I can discard a card. Very nice. Let's play. Let's see, we got a 4 here, which is very nice. A 3 and a 3. Let's get a 4. We've already got the relics in hand. So we will discard that. Heal a little bit. Let's get our pipe wrench out again. Nothing to deal damage to, though. It is looking most unfortunate as we go through this environment. So I can flip a control token. What do I even have? I've got all 5, so I could flip that if I wanted to. I'm just going to keep all 5. Do I want to discard cards? No, not right now. Just take a little bit of damage. There we go, finally. Got a couple attractions. At the end, one player may discard 1 card. If they do, they may reveal the top card of a deck. If the revealed card is a one-shot, put it into play now. Otherwise, put it on top. I'm just going to skip. This doesn't seem beneficial as of right now, because chances are all my one-shots are going to try and deal damage. And here we go. We're resetting again. This is the most unfortunate set of events. And here we go. At least the environment's wiped, but we have no citizens out. I have 3 heroes at 1 single-digit HPs, and I am not getting anything going. I'm not getting a plucky break, if anything. I can remove. If I do, I draw a card, and I deal who? I'm not going to deal anybody damage. And I'm also not going to meet this conditional, so that's unfortunate as well. I'm going to skip my turn. Could do the damage mitigation. It might help, but as of right now, like we need her to start pumping out some citizens. All right, let's go ahead and get our tactical shotgun out. I don't have. Actually, I'm going to do hair trigger reflexes. Who deals it? Expatriate deals 2 damage. Okay. Maybe we'll whittle down some of the citizens that come out. Let's get our tome out again. Let's get some more cards going. Applied numerology is always nice. And yeah, we'll put that out too. Do I want to flip a control token? No. All right, she's a 16. Again, this is just the most unfortunate thing. I don't know if I want to play that right now. I don't have my other relics out. I don't really have much that I can do. I can draw cards. I can do this. Shuffle hero's trash. Night Mist regains 1 HP for each 2 cards shuffled into that hero's immediately in your turn. I'm going to do that for the Harpy. Yep, there we go. Here we go. I don't want Bloody Knuckles. We are skipping our turn. We don't have anything. And this is the way Sentinels goes sometimes. You have a very unfortunate set of turns. Discard the top card of each deck. All right, just choose for me. Whenever a target is discarded this way, each hero target deals itself 1 psychic damage. So apparently, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Well, that was good for me. All right, let's go, Citizen Dawn. Pop out. So there we go. Citizen Amble. Reduce damage dealt to citizens by 1. Do I want to deal him damage? Yeah, because I don't think... yeah, I got the +1, so... Yep. And I think he's... Does he pump out? Yes, we do. Good thing I did that. There we go. At the end of the villain. There we go. We're going to pop out an absolutely insane amount of citizens now. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each hero target 1 melee, and we can... There we go. Citizen Battery. Now we're getting it. This is going to deal everyone 3. Expatriate's almost dead. Ooh. All right, now we have everybody, but we got to get around to the other turn, which is unfortunate. Let's see here. Remove 2 tokens. If you do, setback regains, and 1 player may draw 1 card. That'll allow him to heal, but I could redirect the damage to him. I do have 5, and that's the amount of damage. I could do that. Not an awful idea. I really don't want to deal myself damage, and that's just kind of the way that he goes. Remove 2 tokens from your unlucky pool. Nope. I do. I could regain health. May do that. Remove any number of tokens from your unlucky pool. Draw that many cards. Each player may discard 1 card if 4. You know what? Why not? Remove any number. I don't really need cards. I'm just going to do 1. All right. Each player may discard 1 card. So let's discard a card. I'm going to discard Plucky. Actually, yeah, I'll discard Plucky Break. Expatriate. Let's get Quick Draw because we already have Pride and Prejudice. The Harpy. I really want that Lash of Elements. I kind of want that too. That's a big hitter. Kind of hard. I'm gonna go with Uncontrollable Flock. I think it's the least of the ongoings that I want to play. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I really want to play Oblivion at all right now. And Mr. Fixer. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of this Bloody Knuckles. It might be a good last-ditch effort, but I just don't think it's worth it. Mitigate, and let's move on to Expatriate. Let's see what she's got. She doesn't... Oh, man, we really need to go that Flak Jacket, I think. Citizen Amble and Citizen Battery could take a shotgun hit, but I think I just want to wait. I want to try and mitigate any damage that comes out. And then I can pop out my shotgun. Could deal 1, 1, and 1. That's going to get canceled all across due to Citizen Anvil. So let's go ahead and... that's not the one I want. Let's get this. And I don't want to flip anything. I don't want to play a card. And there's another one. I guess I should have discarded that. It is what it is. Master Magic. I could play a spell. Let's go and put that out. And let's see here. This is always nice. But I'm going to deal my... I have a lot of health, so I could do this. What was that? That's a... Yeah, let's put that on top. And then let's put a 3. And that'll be a little bit of damage to them. I'll be able to knock out one of them. Let's see here. What's this jackhandle do? Would deal damage to a target. He deals that much damage to all non-hero targets. How fantastic. That is going to be good. And I got the toolbox too. I can draw 2 cards at the start of your turn. Return this card to your hand. Do I want cards or do I want jackhandle? I really don't want to deal 3 damage to everybody right now. We're going to put this out. And that's it. So destroy hero. Do I want to hit somebody? Yeah, I'll go and hit Citizen Anvil for 2. And I'm going to destroy this toolbox. It's already served its purpose. I could put it back in my hand, but I am playing the jackhandle next turn to hit all of them for 3. Rip. And she didn't discard a target, so that's nice. There we go. All right. Yeah, we're glad you're healing. Do you want Dark Expatriate to deal? Yes. Yes, I do. When that target would attempt to deal damage, that target's player may discard. The hero target with the lowest HP cannot deal damage. Yeah, I'll discard 2 cards. I don't need quick draw. And I really probably don't need reload at this point. I'm not getting very good ammo anyways. Citizen Dare. Yes. She's going to hit me. Okay. All right. He's going to deal each of us 1. This is most unfortunate. Flak Jacket destroyed it. And we are all getting whittled down. Here we go, and this is going to finish off. Expatriate, I believe. Oof. Losing everybody. Man, that was a big hit. And we're going to kill both of these. And that's it. I basically, who do I have left? I got Mr. Fixer with 3 HP. So we're going to play to the very end. We're going to allow him to use a power. Actually, is he... Yeah, we're just going to let him use a power. It really doesn't even matter. At this point, there is absolutely no way that he can get through this. Well, might as well just use it again. He'll stand tall on his... I'd like to get him down. Stand tall on his 3 HP. Let's go. I can deal 1 target 2. I can play up to 2 equipment cards, which would be kind of nice. Play this. And... we're going to skip because there's 2 tools. I can draw a card, play a card, move the top card of a trash to the top of its associated deck. I don't even know what he has. He's got a little bit. Okay. We'll play a card. I think it's this one. Increase my damage. I could do overdrive or I can do charge. I'm going to increase that damage. And here we go. Can do overdrive. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to hit all of them. Citizen Anvil first. I can choose the type of damage. Because I'm feeling down, we're going to deal toxic damage. And, oh my gosh, it's going to make me choose every single time. This is horrible. Not like it really matters. Cold damage to cool him down, and we're going to hit Citizen Battery, and we're going to hit him with some lightning. Maybe that'll charge him up. I don't know. And we'll hit her with some radiant damage. What do I want to destroy? I can destroy this, or I can destroy this. I only have her now, so let's use it again. Oh, I guess I do have citizen battery. Thought I had destroyed him. We'll hit him with a projectile. Doesn't even matter. And I think this is going to be it. Who do we want to hit? Discard the top card. Everybody. And now he's down to 1. And here we go. She's going to heal. She's going to play some more baddies. She's going to heal some more. She's at 80 HP again, right back where we started. And boom. And that's a loss. And I'm going to attribute to I did not pay attention to that environment. There in the third or fourth round that went and killed off all of her citizens. If I had paid attention to that and not dealt the damage, I would have gotten that. But that's okay. We're here to get better, and we are here to own our mistakes. So I will see you all next time. If you like this, if you want to see more Sentinels content, more Battlefield 6 content that's coming out this Friday, October 10th, and other TTRPG and board game content, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try and put out videos about once a week of something, and we will grow the community with time. That's what it takes, is with time. So thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all next time.